delusional men for a minute, because everyone's always talking about delusional women and how crazy women are. And yes, some of us are crazy, but there also exists a group of guys who are flat out entitled when it comes to dating, and they need to be put in their place once and for all. And the men I'm referring to are ones who always say things like, all women are gold diggers, and women are only looking for money, and women are only looking for a lifestyle. First of all, what is wrong with a woman who knows her worth looking for a certain caliber of man who is provider-minded and financially secure? Let's start there. Second though, these guys, the irony is, they want a woman who looks expensive, is high caliber, is high value, is a trophy wife looking chick, well manicured, well maintained, but they want her to come down in cost, and then they're surprised when she doesn't. Why are you going for gold when you should be going for bronze? See, the men who actually deserve this group of women, and there are different groups of women, okay, that is a thing. The men who deserve them, they know that there's a cost of entry. They know they have to invest and earn their way in. They're not shocked. It's the ones who don't want to put in the work, they want to just get in free to VIP, who have a problem when they can't, when the women reject them, when the women actually uphold their value. And so they'll say things like, all women are gold diggers, because they're salty about it. Date in your price range. Find a woman who wants what you have to offer. Start there. Make it make sense.
First of all, a woman can uphold her value up here and say that she's in certain price brackets and all this stuff. But to be completely honest with you, a lot of those women don't even qualify for the type of men that they're going for. A lot of these women think highly of themselves because women have an overinflated sense of self-worth, ego, solipsism, and downright narcissism about how they look and what they're going to do and the abilities that they have in the dating market, when they don't even look to par. Most of those women are 5s and 6s, and they're not 10s and 20s like these women think they are. It's just over exaggerating. So the guys are the guys who give you value. You could have all the standards in the world, but what can you get in the dating market? And the guys aren't upset. The guys just understand, what are you talking about? These women are overpriced. Yes, women are overpriced and men don't like gold diggers. But that's the thing. When a man notices this, when men call this out and say, well, all you want is finances, resources, this and that, which is the truth, they say, no, how come a woman can't have her standards? How come a woman can't have what she thinks that she deserves? But then you're telling men they don't deserve those type of women. And then she lied and said, oh, well, guys, they like women that are expensive, have this lifestyle. No, women want guys that are expensive, that have a lifestyle so they could be a part of it. That's the thing. This woman is mixing too much of this independent lady stuff with her standards and what kind of status of man she wants. They always do this, and they can never put two and two together because it's like oil and water. It doesn't mix. So you're as delusional as what you said about the men. You didn't hold the women accountable. She didn't tell you, a lot of these women on this screen, that a lot of these women are not going to be able to get that guy because there's not that many guys to go around. What is he going to do? Pick all of you? A lot of you going to be scrapping, especially in the West, especially if you don't understand that these guys are, making you share regardless, because you're not going to deal with Randy that works, at the gas station, or Tommy that works at McDonald's. You want the top guy. You want the guy in the Lambo. So what are you going to have to do? You have to obviously pay a cost, but this woman didn't mention the cost. The cost is he's going to have other women, because he didn't bust his ass to do all that. He didn't get this car to just be with you and have you hoard him and, turn his testosterone into liquid. He didn't have you do that. What he did that is so he can have multiple women, and she's not telling women the danger. She's just continuously going on this propaganda rant saying, you get what you want, and if you think you deserve it, you're going to find it. But they never tell her where it is. It's with having to even get that guy. Is that guy even going to like you? Is he even going to look your direction? He has so many women, but for somehow these women, for some reason, he's coming. He's out there. Like, this is delusion 101, guys. Delusional. Like, no. She made no freaking points, and I'm glad I was able to dismantle her argument because it was a bad one.
So you all, I come on to just react to a phone call that I received today. And one of my beautiful subscriber queen sisters, she was concerned about some videos that she have seen concerning African American women dying in the Gambia. And it should be a concern, because guess what? It's true.
So apparently Black American women, some Black American women have moved to the Gambia and they've been murdered. That's what that video is about. Of course, she downplays it. She says they have died. But, you know, if you watch the rest of the video, I'll include the link. They pretty much were murdered, okay? And there's a couple of things that I want to bring up here in relations to that. This whole idea of passport sisters is pretty dumb and dangerous. It's dangerous for obvious reasons. Women should not be traveling to poor countries. American women should not be traveling to poor countries without a man, okay? Some of you women, American women, you've been brainwashed by feminism to think that, you know, you can take on a man physically and you don't need a man. When you go to these poor countries, you'll find out the value of having a man as a protector.
And that's completely sad. You know what I'm saying? And women like this are trying to still cover it up because they just don't want to just say, hey, wave the white flag. We lost. We're defeated. Because the programming is pushing and pushing and pushing. They're like, no, but my programming says that I should be happy. This is going to be fine. It's going to work out. This is a minor setback. But the truth is, in Jamaica, in Gambia, women, you know, getting unalived. This is not a game. You can't be like us. And like he said, you will find out that it is a luxury. It is almost a privilege to have a man. It pretty much is nowadays. It will be a privilege for a woman to get a man. And there's so many women on these videos that I make. All of them can't get men. Don't know why men don't want to be with them. Don't know why they can't keep a guy around. Don't know, you know, they're just perpetually single. And they're trying to act like us, be these pirate type people. And it's like, you can't be a pirate. You can't be like us. And they don't want to wave the white flag, but they're taking L's. And she covered it up saying, oh, well, they died like it was some mysterious death or they died from some ailment. And like the guy, he corrected it. He's like, no, they was unalived. Just like y'all talked about the passport, bros. Because that's the thing. What do, guys? We create, we build, and then they don't build anything. They just piggyback off of our ideas. They want to be men. They're in America. They're in the West. And then they take that over. And they want to travel and be like passport bros. But they're taking L's. So, like I always say, man, passport bros up, bro. They just up. You can't be us. You cannot copy us and be like, oh, well, we're going to be fine. Like, no common sense, bro. None. Passport bros winning.
The thing about it is either I'm ugly, which is why guys don't talk to me, or I'm like too attractive that they're intimidated, which is why they don't talk to me. And I don't think I'm ugly, so I'm going to go with option number 2.
Nah, you was correct the first time. It's option 1.
Why aren't you guys approaching women anymore? Like, I was at a bar and everyone is in their own groups, not approaching strangers. Like, not one guy, not even just for me, not one guy went up to a girl and just started talking to her. It was so weird. And I'm like, how am I supposed to meet people?
Well, young lady, how you meet people in 2024, if you're a woman, is by opening your mouth and saying that, you know, you look pretty good, or you look attractive, or hi, what's your name? The same things that the guys used to do before the 2020s. How about you try that? But no, women want validation so much when they actually lose it, they're like, well, where is it? It's like becomes oxygen to them. It's crazy, but that's just how it is.
This society is changing a lot, and even when we see a guy out that we think is cute, a lot of times they won't even walk up to us because they're intimidated.
And I don't know.
And like, that's weird to me because I don't know. I think that's part of being a female is you want to feel like you're being chased.
I feel like guys do the chasing and girls like I'm the tequila, not the lime. Okay. Yeah. So you have to I'm not gonna chase. You know.
First of all, she said that men are intimidated by women or they're insecure. Women always use these type of buzzwords when men stop giving them the validation and turn off, you know, the water supply, so to speak, or their well, or they cut off the air. Because you can kind of see the first woman who started talking when she was like, well, we want to feel like we're the prize. We want to feel like we're, being able to get chased. It looked like she wanted to cough, like the air in the room was gone. Because she knows, it's like, if I don't have any looks, if nobody tells me I'm beautiful, and who fuels this delusion? Simps, the internet. You go, girl, you fine, you a 10. Well, and then she starts thinking for a second before she starts choking, when she's like, well, what is there left for me if I can't get validation and guys aren't chasing me? They know that their value is over, but they've never been used to having a small shortage since Instagram has come about, and it's spoiled women. It's make women spoil rotten. It screwed up their mindsets. And now men are cutting off the valve, the water flow, the air in the room, and they're looking for it. And they're like, where is it? They're searching. It's crazy how their minds are. Their minds attribute that getting validation, getting time, attention, and guys to smash them, that they actually wanted but never got in a relationship with because they were just sex only. Like, that is what equals happiness in their brains. And it's absolutely twisted and it's incorrect. But hey, 2024.
I am tired of the men that just don't go for it. They're just so scared. They think that they're gonna get rejected when it's like, bruh, like, just take a freaking chance. I am tired, sick and tired of this. Just come up to me and ask for my freaking name. Like, okay, like, you get rejected. Like, I'm sorry, like, it happens to me. But just take a chance. Guys, just take a chance. Just get some confidence. Like, just take a chance.
I'm sorry, lady. Those days are over. Dudes are just going to shoot their shot. They're not going to waste their time, possibly get embarrassed, looking dumb, and regretting even walking up to you because you need validation. You need to be able to turn men down for your own selfish ways. We understand that. But a lot of young guys around your age, they're getting passports. So, and even if you do see a guy, you think, okay, he's attractive enough to say something to me, because this is all her ego. He needs to, like, do it, make an approach. And if guys, even the simple guys or the average guys, don't hit on her in person or anything, or don't want to talk to her or shoot their shot online, then she starts losing air in the room as well. She wants to cough. She's like, I can't breathe, because they cut off all of the validation, because validation is the air to these airheads.
Like, I am trying to work so hard on my resting face. I don't know how to portray, like, single. Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm single. I've been single for 2 years. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
For those 2 years you were on a breakup, instead of just hanging out, watching the Kardashians, doing frivolous things on TikTok, you should have been in a damn gym. You should have been finding out, what do guys like, and getting your emotions and your feelings out of it. Understanding, I'm going to have to lose some weight. I'm going to have to get my mind right. And as a byproduct of me working out, I'll be able to be in a better headspace. I'll have more self-esteem, because, women have to have some esteem for themselves, or they're just going to be walking around miserable. This would have done that, but no. She just thought that somebody was going to accept her, because people just accept women in the West however they come, and you can't say nothing about it. But men, we have to go from boys and we have to transform into men, become attractive, do everything. So you should have been working on yourself. I don't feel sorry for you, and I know why. And you know why. Looking at you, you know why you have the camera up here to your sternum. You know why. Like, you need to get in the gym. Come on, man.
Guys are scared to talk to girls now. Even if they see someone, they might not want to approach you. Like, I'm going to say something super controversial, and you do not have to agree with it. But first and foremost, men don't go up to women anymore because you guys call them pervy, weirdo, and all this stuff. And you guys scream at the top of your lungs you hate men. So if men aren't approaching you, I can see why. Another thing, I also believe it's the way that you present yourself and how you carry yourself. A lot of you women in real life are really bitchy. I've seen you guys. You have like a stick up your ass, the way that you guys look, the way that you act, and the way that you carry yourselves. I get approached 24/7 to the point where sometimes it's a little bit too much, even at the gym. But I also think it's because I'm always smiling and I'm very bubbly. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the hottest, because I'm not. But I'm sorry, I still get approached by dudes when girls say, oh, men don't approach us and they're scared of this and that. Probably scared of you, and probably don't want you, because I get approached 24/7. I don't struggle with that one bit.